Hey everybody, welcome to Doggone Fortunes. I hope you guys are doing amazing. We are going to be diving into your weekly pet reading and seeing what are the messages from your dog's heart right now. What do they wish that they could tell you right now? Okay, so just to save some time, I've already pre-shuffled the cards and meditated so that we can just dive right in. Okay, so let's get into it. What does your dog feel about you right now? Oh my gosh, we have the lovers. So obviously your dog is feeling a majorly strong bond with you. It's like soulmate energy. We have the Four of Wands, so that's like a happy family dynamic. We have the King of Swords. We have instinct energy here. And what is the message? We have we're soulmates. So yeah, that ties in very strongly here with the lover's energy. So the lover's energy shows a very deep soul bond. It's not just affection. It's like, your dog chose you before even coming into this life. So it's like, they chose these lessons that they are living with you currently. So I feel like here with the soulmate energy, your dog is kind of saying that, you two were meant to find each other in this lifetime. It's a very deep kind of message. Okay, because it's like double confirmation here with the lover's energy with we're soulmates. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, which is telling me, your dog is feeling very emotionally safe, very, very much feeling at home. There's a very happy dynamic here. Um, I feel like your dog is like feeling very settled and basically at peace. The Four of Wands is very, happy-go-lucky energy. This is, you know, you are like their safe place. They feel like a sense of belonging with you, if that makes sense. All right, the King of Swords here is a very powerful energy. And I feel like this is showing very, very it's showing clarity and, instinct, because we also have, the instinct energy showing up twice here in your spread. All right, so they read your moods, they read your energy, they read your tone often before you speak. Also, what I'm getting here with the King of Swords is the fact that, this is kind of like no messing around type of energy. This is somebody that draws firm boundaries, draws firm lines, really isn't, this is definitely not somebody that's a pushover. And I feel like that's your energy. And I feel like your dog really likes that energy about you. You don't take any crap from anyone or anything. And in doing so, you have very strong energy that you emit. And your dog picks up on that, and it makes your dog feel very secure, very grounded, very much at peace here, because they sense that you are fully in your leadership type of energy. And that's what dogs really love. They love the sense of feeling like you have their back. They feel at peace with knowing that you can handle anything and everything that comes your way. And so that gives your dog a lot of peace of mind knowing that you are the pack leader. And you really do represent yourself that way. And it makes your dog feel very much at ease knowing that you're the pack leader. All right, so let's take a dive into this soulmate energy card. Like I said, I haven't memorized any type of, meanings of these cards, so I'm just going to read it out to you from the book here, the meaning. It says, "We're soulmates. The moment I saw you, I knew. We have shared millions of lifetimes together. I have always been faithfully yours. My purpose of being is you. You are my destiny. When our souls touch and our hearts dance, two spirits become one. In another lifetime, different places, some other existence, I have loved you, and I will forever and so long. No matter where you are or where I am, I will find you. I will choose you again and again." So yeah, that ties perfectly what I was saying, that your dog has absolutely chosen you before even entering this world. They knew that they were going to be your companion in this lifetime. All right, man, that's deep, guys. All right, so let's go into what they want you to know. We have the Six of Swords energy with the Five of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have environment, and we have message. You're my hero. All right, so right now we have the Five of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. So that's telling me there's a lot of, tension, a lot of conflict going on in your life right now. It's, a card of stress, not because you cause it, but because of, just life itself, just circumstances kind of presenting themselves, which is making you feel very overwhelmed, internally. And so, dogs being the energetic mirrors, they can sense that within you. They can sense, changes of mood, energy, they can sense changes in the environment. But I also see here with the Six of Swords, that's, Six of Swords is about moving to calmer waters. It's moving on. It's transitioning away from chaos into more peace, right? So with the King of Pentacles energy, I'm seeing that, your dog feels that you are like their anchor. This is, you offer a sense of protection, a sense of reliability, and your dog sees you as the one who keeps them safe emotionally, as well as, their physical needs as well, like, water, playtime, that kind of thing. All right, so we have You're My Hero. So let's see what that says. It says, I don't really put anyone on the pedestal, but my, oh my, I sure look up to you. Are not just inside screens and books. It's the demonstrations of courage, strength, virtue, and humanity, which you show me every single day. You may not be flying and saving the world, but with everything you do, you make this world a better place than you found it. And that makes you matter. That makes you a hero. You are extraordinary. You know that? I'm honored to witness your journey and be your sidekick. Now, let's go save my tummy. I am starving. That's so cute. So, yeah, your dog absolutely looks up to you and sees you as, their reliable anchor in this world. All right, so let's go on to how does your dog support you? We have the Nine of Cups, very fun energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have Focus. And we have, oh, You're My Divine Purpose. I don't know if you can see that artwork, but the artwork is so cute. I love them. You're My Divine Purpose. So the Nine of Cups energy is a very sweet card. It's pure emotional fulfillment is the meaning of the Nine of Cups. All right. So I feel like your dog brings you a lot of joy, a lot of comfort, and a lot of heart healing into your life. Just when you feel like nobody supports you out there in the world, your dog is there ready to support you, as soon as you get home, and, they just bring comfort and familiarity into your life. So it's not in a flashy way, but it's kind of like in a very steady, soul deep way. They are your main source of happiness. Even, like I said, when life gets really hard, they are there to support you, to guide you, to love you unconditionally. All right. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is showing patience and, long-term growth. That is the basic meaning of the Seven of Pentacles. So your dog is reminding you that not everything has to be rushed. Everything takes time. Love grows over time. Healing happens very slowly. So whatever's going on in your life here, as we see with the Five of Wands, whatever's stressing you out, things just take time to kind of work through. And so your dog is kind of saying, like, just you being present is enough for them. All right. We also have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is especially meaningful because it's showing that your dog is helping you just kind of like be present, just pause with your life, not, going really fast and rushing. This is very slow moving energy here. So when you're pushing yourself too hard, or you're overworking or overthinking or getting stuck in just general life circumstances, your dog is pulling you out of that autopilot, daily grind type of energy. So next we have here the Focus card. And basically what your dog wants you to know is they want you to focus a little bit more on them. They see you here as the star. I don't know if, yeah, there you go. You can see it. They see you as the star. You're up on a pedestal in their mind. And so the focus card just wants you to kind of focus on them and kind of see things through how they would see things in life. Kind of put yourself in your dog's shoes and try to see things from their perspective. All right. We have the message here, you're my divine purpose. So let's see what that meaning is. All right. Dear Mom or Dad, from the fluffy white clouds above to the midnight blue sky and stars way up, behind the magical gates and inside of all time and all realms, I watched you laugh, cry, fall in love, and hurt. I was created from a tiny piece of your soul. You are the reason for my being. You are my mark in this universe. You are my divine purpose. Do not worry about anything, how to be happy, how to find true love, how to make your dreams come true. It's not your job to figure out the how. Let me handle that. You just follow my messages. I'm just a four-legged tailed angel after all. So spread your wings, do your thing, soar. I got you. Always been yours, your pup. Oh, that's so sweet. So your dog is saying, they've got your back, you're their divine purpose. And like I said, this is very strong soulmate energy. Your dog absolutely feels like a very strong connection with you. All right, so to wrap up this reading with, we are going to pull just another message from them, all right? We have the King of Cups. This is very loving energy. We have the Devil energy, and we have the Seven of Wands with angry, and one final message, I see you. So the Devil energy here is showing very heavy emotions that you're going through at this time. Obviously here we have the anger. All right, you might be feeling very angry at somebody or some sort of situation in your life, which is causing you to feel very stressed out here, as we saw with the Five of Wands, feeling frustrated, feeling trapped, or, just carrying things you've had to hold inside. Your dog is, kind of acknowledging that without judging. So, your dog realizes that you're, feeling very angry, feeling very frustrated, and they see that you're trying to stay composed, but even though you're not showing it on the outside, your dog is definitely sensing it from within you. Like I said, they're an energetic mirror. All right, here with the Seven of Wands, it shows you being in like defensive energy here in the house. Just kind of like trying to push through, stay strong, just kind of like protecting yourself, just kind of like having walls up, and your dog, knows why. Here with the King of Cups, this is all about deep emotions. It's, emotional maturity, it's compassion, it's very loving energy. And your dog is basically saying that even though, you're going through some sort of rough time here in your life and you're experiencing all these mixed emotions of anger, frustration, defensiveness, guardedness, whatever, they want you to know that they absolutely still obviously love you, have your back, and they see how loving and wonderful you are to them despite everything else. And we have the final message, I see you, which says, all right, hold on. Okay. It says, I see you, your light shines so bright, it scares the dark night of ego. He whispers to everyone, ignore the light, it will blind you. But the world is already drawn to you. You have been seen. You can hide it if you want to, but your light cannot be dimmed. I see you because in you, I see me. You are a guiding light. We kneel down before you. Come out, show your true self. Let all see what I see. Share your gift. With you, there's only love. So that's the crux of it. Even though you're going through, like I said, some tough time here, your dog absolutely still very much knows that deep down, you're absolutely like, loving, compassionate, despite everything else. And you are their soulmate. You are very important to them. And yeah, this is a beautiful message, everyone. So I'm going to end it here, and hopefully it resonated. If it did, feel free to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.